Hell yes, another episode of Project Breakdown here on the channel. If you're new here, my name's Jack. Welcome to my channel. I produce daily content based around video editing, videography, and how to make money making videos. Subscribe if that sounds interesting. Today, we're doing an episode of Project Breakdown, the infamous series where we take a project that I've recently completed and we break it down. We tell you where I got it, how much I was paid, what the project entailed, and basically, the point of this series is to give a little context on projects that personally I'm involved in and that you could potentially, be looking out for yourself, right? All context here, giving you a little bit of insight into, what a project broken down looks like. Without further ado, let's jump into it. Now, this project, I was paid $500 for a 3-minute video, which is by all means not the craziest amount of money, $1,000 for a 30-second edit, $500 for a 1-minute video or edit. I forget what the exact title was, but I'll leave both of those linked down below. Actually, I'll leave the full project breakdown playlist with the other 5 project breakdowns that I have down below. Definitely some more higher ticket ones for sure, but $500 for a 3-minute edit, didn't shoot anything, just was sent the clips and then edited it up. Took me less than a day. Great project. Without further ado, let's break it down. So yes, the budget was $500, aka 350 pounds. I live in England, right? But I'm paid in dollars. That's the primary currency that I'm actually paid in. It's sort of the primary currency of the freelancing community on the internet. Obviously, if I'm doing work for people in real life, businesses, car dealerships, promoters, stuff like that, they pay me in pounds, obviously, because we, are in the UK doing business. But when I'm doing business with businesses over the internet, a lot of the time we use USD. So I get paid $500, which is about 350 pounds. And the total time spent on this project was less than a day. I think I did 2 4-hour sessions, 2 4 or 5-hour sessions, where I built kind of the mold of it in one 4-hour session. Then customized the mold in the second 4-hour session, and then I maybe did a couple other 2-hour sessions and stuff like that. So less than 24-hour total work time on this project. If we had to round it off, maybe about 15, 16, 17 hours or something, 16, 15 hours, something like that on the project. So all in all, $500 divided by 15. I'm not a mathematician and my phone's not even in reach, so we can't figure out that sum. But point is it's not bad money, right? And the fact that I didn't have to film any of this, it was all just sent the Google Drive links and then edited everything up, makes this a very attractive project. Now, I found the client on Upwork. Upwork, you should know about. If you don't, take time to familiarize yourself with this website. It is the biggest freelancer marketplace on the entire internet, maybe second to Fiverr, but Fiverr is very weird. It works in a different way. I wouldn't even put these two in the same category, but they are literally in the same category because they're both freelance sites. But they just work in different ways, right? So found the client on Upwork by just searching video editing, right? Loads of different types of jobs being posted there every single day. Web design stuff, game design stuff, graphic design stuff, all type of stuff, right? Creative related stuff. And found them by searching video editing. Now, what went down was we actually spoke over Upwork in the first place. We then decided we were gonna go on a call, which is something I would advise everybody to do with their clients, is just get on a call. Obviously, if you've kind of decided this is going to be a good thing over text on Upwork, I then bring them over to Skype and have a call with them. So me and Mitchell, the guy who owns this company or whatever, we had our 30-minute conversation. Obviously went great. We decided we were going to proceed, right? But also what that did right there is it brought them outside of Upwork, which is a key thing that I'm kind of always trying to do when I'm getting clients on Upwork. Shout out to my Upwork representatives. If anybody who works at Upwork is watching this, they probably hate me, but I take the clients outside of Upwork almost as quick as I can so that basically I can dodge paying Upwork 20% of the money, which is what they take if you take payment through the website. So I get them over to Skype. We then complete the project on Skype. Since I got them onto my Skype, I haven't talked to them on Upwork over the Upwork Messenger, right? So now that I've taken them outside of Upwork, Upwork is literally just a client acquisition method for me, right? The real kind of interaction and job is done outside of Upwork. I'm just getting the client on Upwork and bringing them outside, right? So after that phone call on Skype, we actually determine what the project is going to be, how it needs to be designed, etc. For example, there's key details where we talk about in that call, like the video needs to be geared more towards women, right? It is a female target demographic that is the primary customer who comes into this flooring company and spends like $10,000 on a new floor or whatever, right? They're based down in Mackay in Australia, right? So you got a lot of Australian girls coming down and buying very expensive new floors, all right? So these people will come in and they'll totally renovate the floor. They'll you know, strip up the old stuff, put over this new stuff, and essentially, you know, give you a makeover for your floor. And you know, had to be geared towards females, had to be geared towards women, because these are the primary customers that are coming in. Took the client off Upwork, and then obviously they were paying me through PayPal, right? So as soon as we completed the project, they then sent me $500 over PayPal, which translates to about 350 pounds. And just like that, we have, you know, completed that project together. And essentially it was acquired through Upwork. We then took it outside of Upwork. We then completed the project. I was paid on PayPal. And, you know, we're actually talking about maybe making some future ones as well, because these guys want to do almost kind of like a mini TV show type of thing, where it's not like a TV show really, but it's just kind of like a, you know, you've got these characters that pop up on their brand, and they sort of make a little bit of a more recurring content rather than just sort of a one-off video. They want to make more like a, you know, continuous thing, showing people, you know, their followers on whatever their social media platforms are, that they're kind of constantly out here renovating new houses, doing stuff. So the point of that is there's future work as well, right? So there's future work lined up. You know, I completed that last project last Wednesday or something like that, right? So I'm now a week out, just waiting to hear from them, you know, about potential new work. And overall, that is a project broken down. If this is the first episode of Project Breakdown that you've tuned in for, like I said at the beginning, the whole playlist with the other 5 episodes will be linked down below in the description. I think this is my favorite series on the channel because it gives so much context on a project, right? Like, oh, here's the project, here's how much I was paid, you know, here's where I got it, here's the insides and outs of the project, here's how I, you know, brought them off Upwork, for example, so I could avoid the 20% fee. Love Project Breakdown, and you know, if this particular episode provided any value to you whatsoever, the other episodes will certainly provide value. I'm a little bit tired this morning. Hopefully the video was all good. Thank you guys for watching. Have a nice day, and I will see you guys in an upcoming video. Take it easy.